My first recollection of Can Assist was when I was a very young boy and my father took me to the opening of the Colvin Hospital in Darling Point. I think I was in my shorts and long socks, and I think I was still at primary school in Orange at that stage. I saw a lot of people who were very excited to have the opening of the Colvin Hospital, as this was going to be something quite substantial for those country patients suffering from cancer, and it was going to be a home for them to go to, where they'd not only be looked after, but they'd be taken to the hospitals for treatment and so forth. This is in stark contrast to many of them at this stage, who used to have to come down and stay in a hotel or a motel or with friends or relatives. They were often violently sick and ill, and it had been very difficult for many of them. I know that for a fact because my first real memories of my mother was in about 1955 or 6, when I was quite young, and she was suffering at that stage from cancer. I used to go into her room, her bedroom. It was in those days considered to be the right thing to do, to be in the dark. And so I used to go on and just spend a short period of time with my mother because she was quite sick, and say a few words. And, obviously I didn't think it was strange at the time, but I do now. So as many of you know, she died in 1957 and I'd just turned 6 in January 57, and I just turned 6 years of age. So I have only a very quite sparse memory of Jean Colvin. Also, it's well known in the history that she started when she was very sick. She didn't slow down in terms of trying to help others, and she helped set up the Cancer Patients Assistance Society in Orange, one of the earliest branches, and that was up and running at the time she died. I think she also was a great inspiration to many, and Mona Ham, one of the originators or the originator of the Can Assist, and others decided to call the then hospital the Colvin Hospital.